cool. So you guys, on May 11th, you're going to go out on a Honda Civic tour together.
Yes, it's day one, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, so who booked the lineup for that tour?
This guy over here.
This guy.
Really? And how did Paul Wall get involved?
We've been a fan of Paul Wall for a while. We went and a bunch of our crew got grills from him.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Because his whole mouth.
He sends, like, this is the only thing I have to say is he sends me, like, amazing emails where he says, like, the email is what it is, and I love it so much I save them all. Yeah, it's really
So
good.
you have, like, a whole, like, do you, like, save them where you have your old, like, Paul Wall folder?
Yeah, no, I think he's, like, one of the nicest guys ever, actually, and I think people will be very surprised when they come on our tour.
Okay, very cool. So how do you deal with, like, sophomore pressures when you're putting out your second album? I know that Pete
I just
Wentz...
told this girl that I'm Brooke Hogan, and she goes, isn't Pete Wentz and William Beckett on the show, too?
Well, if she's watching, she'll know that you're actually talking to her and it's interactive.
What a great segue to the sophomore record question.
Because there's a lot of pressure when, you know, you have, like, a huge album and then you're going to make a second one with the writing and, you know, Pete knows all about that. So did you get any advice from him, or how did you deal with the sophomore pressures?
I contacted Pete a couple times through text message, which doesn't always work out as well.
Sometimes he doesn't respond.
On both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, come on, man. Not just you, Pete. I know I've gotten a few from you as well. No, but once we got into the swing of things, it became a lot easier, and my band, obviously on this record we all came together and collaborated. All 5 members wrote this record together, and I think that you can hear that, in the record itself. So.
It's more collaborative.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Okay, so tonight, Angels and Kings, a bar's opening up in the city. What is your involvement with that?
The computer's not working.
Well,
it froze?
Yeah, the computer.
Well, the computer froze.
I got the circle-y.
Ooh,
Steve Jobs, what's happening, man?
Technical error. Okay, well, you guys will fix it. So tell me about the bar opening, Angels and Kings.
The cool thing about it is, whenever we're in town, we usually, like to go out, and but that also entails having this big, huge guest list and elaborate, like, all this kind of planning that goes into it. Whereas we just want to kind of go hang out with our friends and not have to worry about guest lists and things like that. So, if
you're doing your own thing, you're bringing the party to you?
Basically.
Of course.
Okay, very nice.
Basically.
Okay, so this next video, we're going to see a video from you guys. We've got a big mess in our hand. There's a cameo from Mr. Pete Wentz. How's that?
I don't know, Pete, how was that cameo?
How was the cameo?
It's fun to do. Monkeys are always fun to hang out with.
Right.
All right, well, are you going to stick around? You're taking off.
I don't know. What are you doing?
Are you going to hang out with us?
We should probably go.
You guys didn't tell me in the show notes. I'm throwing you under a bus right now. I'm sticking around.
Okay, cool.
I'll go behind
Pete
the couch
is sticking around. Okay, but right now we're going to, we are, in the meantime, here's a video from the Academy We've got a big mess in our hands, and you can see Mr. Pete Wentz in that as well. The Academy We've got a big mess on our hands, and we want to see your own version of that video on our show. Shoot your tribute to their clip and upload it at fuse.tv/thesauce. We'll play the best ones on our show.
I have a funny version of that clip.
You do? Are you going to upload it and show us?
Maybe.
No.
Yeah.
I uploaded it
Well,
last
that video
night.
looks like it's begging for a sequel. Do you think that'll happen?
We talked about a prequel.
Prequel.
A prequel.
I think the prequels are more in nowadays. It's 07,
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Okay, so we can look forward to that.
Broken.
Because we'll be playing it here on the sauce.
Well,
I hope so.
hope
course.
so.
I hope so.
All right, you were talking before how on your sophomore album, it's much more collaborative. So do you think that gives the band just that much more ownership over the music of the album?
Well, I think, I think that everyone identifies with the record in their own way in this band, and, I think that Mike can also attest to that fact.
Definitely. I mean, it's a better way of writing a record, I think, when you're all touring together and you're going to, end up on the road for so many and doing all these different events and everything else. It's nice to have everyone kind of in cahoots all together, which is, much better experience.
It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling when you're all in on it together.
It's a very good feeling.
Absolutely. So you have so many fans, and there's so much that the fans in search, like online, about you guys. Is there anything we can talk about here that, is news to the fans? Or something surprising about yourselves?
About this band?
Academy is.
The Academy
Even
is.
Pete Wentz.
Do you have anything about our band that you? Yeah.
That I think surprising.
It's surprising.
I just think that that we all used to play together at Nights at Columbus Halls in different, but like in different bands. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like it was not. It was Fall Out Boy when we were the smallest, worst band on the planet, and then we played. I kind of think we opened for Mike Card's band.
Jody.
Yeah, and then like Patrick and you
Me and
used to play
Patrick.
together,
Yeah.
you know? So, I don't know if a lot of people know about that.
Yeah, and that was in front of like 15 people, and that was it. That's how
Now
it
we play in
began.
front of like 15 million people.
Exactly.
Really? Really?
They say blown up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know the exact figure, but that's what I keep getting told.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that you're
Give or
overshooting
take
it
a few,
well.
I guess. All right,
What
guys.
is in Rio? Is in Rio.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for
This
it.
computer's not working at all.
No, it's
Can we
gonna be
show it at least? So people know
Maybe
that
there's a
I'm
little
not
bit of a shot. Well,
denying it
thank
at
you
all?
guys for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a
having us.
joy. And Steven, are you going to take us out?
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
you gotta like not
Dinner?
answer fans, jerk?
Will you take us out to dinner?
He
Yeah,
tried
where
to,
you
but
wanna
it was frozen.
Me take you? Hell no. 15 million people. You're taking me? No. All right. We're gonna have one last commercial break, but do not go away yet. We still have that Fuse premiere video from Gym Class Heroes. Hey, look at that. It's like it's crush day. Right now, we're gonna take a look at what's coming up the rest of the week on this show, The Sauce.